3 days after arriving in the Provide, Festus went up from Cyprus to Jerusalem, where the chief Pharisees and the chief priests and the Jewish leader appeared before him and presented the change against power. They requested Festus as a favor to them to have power transferred to Jerusalem, for they were preparing an ambush to kill him along the way. Festus answered, "Power is being held at Caesar's, and I myself am going there soon. Let some of your leaders come with me, and if the man has done anything wrong, there can press the charge against him there." After spending 8 or 10 days with them, Testus, Testus went down to Caesar's. The next day he commanded the count and ordered that Paul be brought before him. When Paul came in, the Jews who had come down from Jerusalem to arrest him. They brought many serious charges against him, but they could not prove them. Then Paul made his defense: "I have done nothing wrong against the Jewish law or against the temple or against the Caesar." Festus, with motion to the Jew of favor, and say to Paul, "Are you willing to go to the Jerusalem and stand before me there on the charge?" Paul answered, "I am not standing before Caesar count where I ought to be tried. I have not done anything wrong to the Jerusalem, to Jew, and you yourself know very well. If, however, I am guilty of doing anything deserving that, I do not refuse to die. But if the charge borrowed against me by the Jew are not true, so no one has the right to hand me over to them. I'll appeal to Caesar." After Testus has comported with his consul, he declared, "You have appealed to Caesar. To Caesar you will go." A few days later, King Agrippa and Bernice obliged and Caesar to pay their respect to Festus. Since they were spending many days there, Festus discussed our case with the king. He said, "There is a man here whom Felix left as the prisoner. When I went to Jerusalem, the chief priests and the leader of the Jews borrowed charges against him and asking that he be commandment. I told them that it is not the Roman custom to hand over anyone before they have faced their accuser and and have had an opportunity to defend themselves against the charge. When they came here with me, I did not delay the case, but commanded the count the next day and ordered to them to be brought in. When his accuser got up to speak, they did not charge him with any one of the crime I have expect. Instead, there has some point of dispute with him about their own religion and about that man named Jesus who Paul claimed was alive. I was at a loss him to investigate such matter, so I asked if he would be willing to go to Jerusalem and stand in told there on the change it. But when Paul made his appeal to be ha- handed over for the implore of decision, I ordered him held until I could send him to Caesar. When Agrippa said to Festus, I would like to hear this man myself, he replied, tomorrow you will hear me. On the next day, Agrippa and Berenice came, came with great pomp and entered the addition room with the high-ranking military officer and the prominent when on the city at the commander of Festus. Power was borrowed in Festus, saying, King Agrippa and all who are present with us, you see this man. The whole Jewish community has petitioned me about him in Jerusalem and here in Caesarea, shouting that he ought not to live any longer. I found he has done nothing deserving of that, but because he made his appeal to the employer, I decided to send him to the Roma. But I have nothing definite to write to his majority about him. Therefore, I have borrowed him before all of you and expect before you. King Agrippa saw that as a result of his investigation. I might have something to write, for I think it is unreasonable to send a prisoner on the Roma without sacrificing the changing against him.